Welcome to another episode of the Control of Flight podcast. I'm your host, Drizzle. Got my other host with me, my co-host, Fly Jones. And how you doing today, bro?
Doing good. Another week.
How's your bracket?
Oh, goodness. Listen, I am I'm close to last place. I had Kentucky and Tennessee in the finals.
So you're done. You're done. half your Final Four is gone. Your championship is that you had them in the championship game.
Yes, I had Tennessee.
So your championship game is done.
Done.
Half your Final Four is done.
It's cooked. I'm cooked.
A quarter of your Elite Eight is done.
I'm cooked. The only thing that's saving me, not even saving me, that like half of the people had Kentucky. Well, more than half had Kentucky winning. So now I can win the money. By points.
By points. By getting the other games right. And stuff of that
so
nature.
I'm praying that my points, but I'm in seventh. I'm in seventh place. Right
Out of how many people?
Out of 10.
Okay.
But 70% had Kentucky winning in the finals. Okay. And then two others had Arizona.
I mean, Arizona got a good chance.
I didn't know Arizona was like that, so
well, it's hard to catch them West Coast games, man. You know what I'm saying? Just based off the fact that they be coming on at 9, 10 o'clock at night.
I had no clue that was like that.
Arizona's good. Arizona's been real good. Arizona's been good recently. UCLA's been good recently.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you got Gonzaga. Gonzaga's been the marquee of the West.
They don't really.
They don't play nobody, but when they do play people, they hoop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They hoop.
Yeah, I'm just going out. The reason I ain't picked Gonzaga is because I'm going off how Baylor just embarrassed them last year. You know what I'm saying?
No, Gonzaga won last year. No, Gonzaga won the year before, didn't they? No, they didn't. No, they went to the championship and they lost.
Yeah,
right.
They lost last year. Baylor 20 last year?
Now Baylor got at them. Yeah, but that was...
But they were really, really, I watched the game. It was really physical and things like that. So it was just hard to put them going to the Final Four. You know what I'm saying?
This a different Gonzaga team.
I know. I'm gonna check.
They got that unicorn.
I'm gonna check my Final Four. Hold on, real quick.
Yeah, Gonzaga got that unicorn, bro. They got Big Chet.
And
they got Tammy. Tammy, all right. He was giving Memphis some buckets last night.
So what you think Chad gonna do in the NBA?
I think it depends on where he goes, bro. He looks like, looking at from the eye, he looks weak, like he's not strong, he's not physical. He just looks like it's just because he's not a big body, he's not wide, he's tall and he's lanky. Man, dude, he weak, you know what I'm saying? But his skill set is just, he got it. He can handle the ball. He can post up.
And
he can shoot. He's like 7'1". He can shoot. He plays defense. He's smart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Half the battle, you get to the league, it's IQ. You know what I'm saying? You could be the best person on the floor, but if you ain't got the basketball IQ,
That's probably really, that's one of the biggest things in the NBA.
Yeah.
You know, that's why a lot of players that you think man, he was so dope in college or high school. He gets to that league and it's all everybody's big, everybody's strong, everybody's fast.
We all got the same physical. We all can jump. We all got a 40-inch vertical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So now it's who can out-thank you? Mm-hmm. And a lot of players don't really
understand that.
Yeah.
No. I like Chet. I still think
that'll get him on the floor for sure.
For sure. Well, he's 7 feet.
Yeah, he's 7.
He's
7 feet and he can shoot, but just the IQ of it. Yeah. Really get him on the floor.
And I mean, he's not. I think he's drawing a little kind of Durant comparison.
No, I was just about to say that.
Just because of his frame and what he can do. But I personally think he's more like Porzingis. I think he has the ability to be. He's not 7'3", which he might still grow, but I don't think he will. But he's not 7'3". Oh. But I know he might.
When you get in that lead, they start giving.
Yeah, he might. He might end up being 7'3" in the next eight to 10 months. But I think he's more so along the lines of what they thought the unicorn was going to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Porzingis, he's 7'3", European. He can shoot. He plays defense. He can post. He got a little handle. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. He got a little handle. Whatever he handled for a 7'3" person.
I think
Pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
He just battled with injuries and stuff.
He battled with injuries, but I think Porzingis, he didn't have that. He never had that dog in him.
Nah,
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like,
For sure.
I feel like Chet got a little dog in him, bro. Like I be seeing him like he be banging.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
hoop.
Like, and like I said, he doesn't look. You see him, you like when you see him, you like
he has some fire about him.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I'm
and he
saying?
plays with urgency and like and he'll go get it. He'll go get it. So I like that about him. I like Paolo from Duke.
Nah, he's really good.
I think out of all the people in the draft, as far as the top picks, I think he's the most. It's between him and Chet, who I would say are the most NBA ready and polished. Because I feel like with Paolo, he's there. 6'10", 250. Can't teach that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 6'10", 250, and he can take you off the dribble.
Yeah.
He can post up. He knows his shot. He'll 1-2 dribble pull up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got the mid range game. You know, the three, whatever, but he knows he has a very NBA ready game. Like I know
sure.
I know where to pick my spots at.
Frame
Yeah, like
everything. You know what I'm saying? Frame everything like his frame nice, mid range nice, everything that he needs to be for the NBA. You know what I'm saying? He already has that. Like when you get when players like that play in college, you have like the coach kind of holding them back.
Yeah.
And not letting them go be who they really are. Like I'll take a prime example like Devin Booker and Ant Davis. You know what I'm saying? When they were at
I feel like Ant was unleashed. I feel like Cal. The only thing with Ant was that
he didn't score a lot.
He didn't have to.
I mean, and I get that,
Yeah,
and I get that, like a Devin Booker.
Yeah,
like you supposed to let him go crazy.
He was coming off the bench, but you gotta look who was all there.
No,
who was starting? Who was starting that year? That was the year that was the Towns year, right? So it was Booker, Towns.
Booker was coming off the bench.
Yeah,
let me look it up. All right,
because the guards that year.
What year was that? Kentucky. Was that 2015
maybe?
15. Team. Let me see.
Because I'm trying to think. You had Devin Booker. You had Towns.
You had the twins.
Okay, so both the twins.
Willie Cauley-Stein. Trey. Lyles.
Okay.
And then you had Karl Anthony Towns.
Okay.
And Dakari Johnson.
Yeah, and Devin Booker. All right, so both the twins started, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the guard spots are taken. So that's it right there.
The guard spots are taken.
The guard spot is taken.
Bro.
You started Cat. You had Trey at the 4.
Tyler Ulis was on that team too.
All right, so you had Ulis, one of the twins, or both the twins.
Bro, you don't. There's no way.
I feel you.
There's no way.
Listen, I feel you, but you got it's a ego type. It's not even say ego type of thing, but like the situation. So it's hard to because the year before that it was the twins, Julius Randle, Cauley-Stein, because they went to the championship and they weren't supposed to. They went to the championship, lost to UConn, a team Louisville beat by 30 points average 3 times that year.
Here you go with the Louisville.
They beat you. They lost to Shabazz and Boatwright.
Okay.
I remember that, because that was after the game. Like, all we got is peanut butter sandwiches to eat. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Everything was crazy.
Yeah.
They lose. The next following year, you bring in guys like a Ulis. You bring in a guy like Booker. You bring in Cat.
But I get that. But you do not
Trey Lyles.
You do not bring Devin Booker off the bench.
You cannot bench the guys who took you to a championship. That's part of Cat's. I'm not part of Cal's mantra, and part of the way that he coaches is he's loyal to his guys. Those are my guys.
And that's what
Those are my
and I get
guys.
it. And
They
that's,
came back.
and guess what?
We overachieved.
Guess what? That mindset gets Kyle in a lot of trouble and why he doesn't win championships, because I'm loyal to a fault. You're so loyal that situations may work better in games. Just like he doesn't adjust well. He goes off that philosophy of, man, like these are my guys. I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. If you adjust just a little bit, like I'll take the game against St. Pete,
Okay.
where they just goose egged. Like, come on.
Now, before you continue, I was watching that game, and I want to say it was tied in like the 20s. They were just going back and forth. And I'm watching, I'm like, man, UK shooting a lot of free throws. But the game is slow. Now, they're scoring. Both teams are scoring.
Yeah.
But it's slow. It's one of them drag out games. It's free throws. It's free throws. It's free throws.
Yeah.
And the way UK plays, from what I've seen over the year, is they weren't the best shooting team, but they were a rhythm team.
Okay.
So they got to get up and down, up and down, up and down. We're gonna play defense. Our big man's gonna get the board, and our guards, they're gonna go.
So,
If UK's guards couldn't go and they couldn't kick out to the shooters, they were gonna struggle. And I'm watching that game, and it was just free throws.
So a couple of errors, all right? And just me, I played basketball, you know what I'm saying, pro, 5 years, went to Eastern. Me, what I'm looking at, and I'm not an expert in coaching, but what I'm looking at as a player, if they're packing the lane, so this is how Tennessee beat them. Tennessee beat them, and then they came into this game with St. Peter's, and they did pretty much just the same thing that Tennessee did. They packed it, so they couldn't get it to the big man. First of all, why are you running your offense through him? Because he is a natural rebounder.
He's a rebounder.
He's going to.
He's a hustle guy.
He's going to get the rebound off your miss if you miss, and put it back up. But now you want him to post up and hit the 15-footer. Okay.
He hooped.
He hooped.
He hooped.
He hooped. But my thing is, when you're working with like big men,
Yeah.
bro, I'm not saying big men can't win you a championship, but you need shooters.
Yeah.
You need to go. And if I have a lottery pick, I have all these 5 stars, and I have my bench, and I'm not taking anything away from St. Pete.
Yeah.
Those guards on St. Pete, Banks and what's the kid with the mustache? What was his name?
I can't
Doug.
think of his name. Yeah.
Doug.
White dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're coming off and they're flowing rhythm. They're bop, 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 going, hitting. Like, pretty much the announcers was like, they're playing open gym basketball right now.
Yeah.
Because that's all they got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, me as a coach, I'm looking at my bench. Grady's having a terrible game. He's been out for months.
Yeah, he's been bad for a while.
I'm looking at that and I'm like, man, listen. I got this kid, Allen. Mr. Kentucky basketball.
Yeah.
I benched him earlier in the year because he wouldn't go in that game because I was throwing him in with the walk-ons.
Yeah.
That does something to a player's mind mentally because he helped you out. If you're a loyal guy, he helps you a lot last year.
Oh, for sure.
When that season was just trash.
Yeah, for sure.
He's about 6'7". He could stroke. He could shoot.
Yeah.
I looked at his stats. He went from shooting 40% from the three-point line to 18% this year. That does not happen.
Yeah. That's a confidence thing.
And that's a confidence thing.
Yeah.
And if I want to win games, and coaches and college coaches have this complex of like, I own these kids. They need to do what I say. And that's ego.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kyle's egos has lost him a lot of championships. Because I'm pulling Grady.
Yeah.
I'm pulling Willard because Willard's giving me nothing. And I'm putting Ty at the 1. I'm just gonna trust it because in high school that's what he played, the one.
Yeah.
And this is a kid that's on a lottery pick.
Yeah.
I'm putting the ball in the lottery pick's hand.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
I don't see Willer on the draft board. Not saying Willer's not a good guard. He's fast. He's quick.
Yeah.
All that. But in that game, it did. In the game against Tennessee in St. Pete, it just didn't mesh well.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing Tata at the 1. I'm bringing Allen off the bench, and I'm running 5 straight plays for Allen. What else I got to lose?
True.
To build his confidence.
I'll say this though. So like, he's back to Cal being loyal. He's loyal to the ones that he's successful with.
I get it.
So I was successful with. You go back talk about Booker and then I was successful with the Twins. I have to show them some and the Twins play better together.
Nah, for sure.
So if one plays, one starts, the other one's they're going to play better together.
Yeah.
Just automatically.
But with success, and Cal, I'm pretty sure Cal knows this. Everybody knows it. With success, bro, you always got to make adjustments. With success, you always have to make what worked for you last week might not work this week. True. And you mean to tell me they ran down St. Pete and ran down their bench?
Yeah, they used everybody.
They used everybody, and we didn't use.
But I'll say this: a lot of the bigger schools don't. When it gets to tournament time, when it gets to conference tournament play, and March Madness, the rotation goes down to 7 to 8 people.
And guess what? A lot of these big schools, this year, are out of here.
True. But I will say this though. So it's almost like when you look at the Olympics. So you look at the Olympics, you're like, damn, USA lost to Australia, or they'll lose to this place. Of course, USA is still gonna be the favorite to win the gold medal because who we have. Yeah. But the talent gap is shrinking. It
is. It's definitely shrinking in basketball.
So in college basketball, look at it like this: schools like Kentucky, schools like Kansas, schools like Duke. All right, they're gonna get the top of the top. Yeah. Now, unless the top player is from Kentucky or the top players from Carolina or the state of Kansas, 9 times out of 10, their best players are not going to come from the state.
I get it.
Right? So now look at a school like St. Peters. St. Peters is in Jersey City. It's in New Jersey, right? Yeah. New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania. It's a bunch of hoopers up there. Yeah. They hoopers.
I get
That's what they do. So we don't have what's the big guy's name? A Kobe, a Kobe, whatever UK's big guy name is. We don't have a Tata, right? Yeah. We didn't have these national ranked guys. But we got some dudes that they from around this way and they hoop. Yeah. They know how to play basketball. They're not nationally ranked. They might not be as big. They might not be as fast. But they hoop. So we got a bench full of nothing but hoopers. I'm gonna use all these guys to hoop because I don't have to lean. Because we can't get away with leaning on our studs. We can't get away with just leaning on a 6-7 man rotation because we got 2 of the 5 best players in the country.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bruh. If I'm UK, 1 through 10 hooping, I'm UK. Yeah. 1 through 10 should be hooping. Or I need to go get them cats from Jersey. Yeah. The cats at St.Peters, if I was Cal, them dudes is juniors.
Yeah. See?
Listen. Y'all trying to come to UK?
But look, this is why I'm a huge Rick Pitino fan. That's my guy. That's the only. Shout out to Kenny Payne. I'm glad he got the job.
And we talk about that in a minute too.
I feel like Kenny's gonna restore order. he's gonna restore order.
I agree. We look. UK's in trouble.
Yeah, but this is the thing. This is why I always loved Rick. Rick didn't bend the knee to top recruits. Yeah, he got them, but he would get them his way. Yeah. Prime example, 2010. UK got John Wall and Eric Bledsoe. They were the 1 and 2 guards in the country. Rick gets Peyton Sievin, number 3. He's from Seattle. They hoop in Seattle.
Yeah, I know.
He
They get
not
down.
not 9 times out of 10, you the number 3 guard in the country. You go somewhere, you're gonna start.
Yeah,
No, Rick, you're a freshman. You're not starting. I don't care if you a 5-star recruit. You're a freshman. You're not. You're not gonna just start just because of who you are. You're gonna have to earn.
yeah,
You have to earn it.
yeah,
And as the season progressed, Peyton ended up becoming the starter.
Yeah.
He just wasn't just given the keys to the kingdom.
Yeah.
You gotta earn that.
yeah,
Same thing when we got Shane. You had to earn your starting spot.
Yeah.
We had Samardo Samuels. You had to earn your starting spot.
Yeah.
Like Rick never cared that you were a 5. A lot of people don't know Russ Smith was. I think he might have been a 2-star. Mm-hmm. Rick went. He's from New York. Seen him hoop. Kid can hoop. I don't care what he is. He can hoop. Mm-hmm. Russ comes. He earns his spot.
yeah,
I don't think a 2-star. I don't even think a 2-star or even a 3-star would be on Cal's radar. Let alone that they would even get the opportunity.
yeah,
To show what they can do and perform, because Cal makes these promises to these 4 and 5 stars like, hey, you come to me, you're gonna play and you're gonna start, and you don't have to stay. You're gonna be one and done.
yeah,
Like in 2010, there was no reason why Daniel Orton should have left. Bruh played like 10 minutes a game, but he was a 5-star recruit, came to Kentucky, was behind Boogie, ended up being a lottery pick. Didn't last long, but that's how Cal works. That's how he. That's how he
that's
recruits.
efficient. I mean, I get it. That's efficient.
Used to be.
It used to be.
It used to be before everybody caught on and said, "Oh, Kentucky's not the only school that can offer you guys one and done. It's like you can come to Kansas and get that. You can come to Duke and get that. You can come to Carolina and get that."
And what opened it up too is these getting paid for your likeness now.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
it's whoever has the biggest bag or whoever has the most endorsements. Like now, it's a different playing field because you can openly get the bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now you can't even leverage that. Some people might throw the kitchen sink at a kid. He's like, all right, I'm going.
For like, I'm gonna give you an example. So I watched a little bit of Knuckleheads with Darius Miles and Q Rich, and they was talking to T-Mac. Mm-hmm. And they asked him, they were like, because T-Mac, he got a $12 million deal from Adidas. Like, if you come straight out of high school and go to the league, you got $12 million from us. Mm-hmm. Bad.
Yeah.
This is 98, 97.
Yeah.
I'm going to the league. It's not, go to college for what?
Yeah.
They said, well, what if Adidas back then could have offered you that, right? And you could have still went to UK and hoop. Would you have done it? He was like, well, the decision process would have been a lot different. Mm-hmm. I probably would have still went to the league, maybe. He was like, but my options, I would have weighed my options, the pros and cons. I don't know what those would have been at the time, but I would have did that just because that definitely plays a factor now.
Yeah.
I can go to school and I can go ahead and get paid.
Yeah.
I can get a shoe deal while I'm in college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can get a Gatorade deal while I'm in college.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like I can do that now. Back then you could do that. So I think now that you can do that, you can get that. It's not only with the schools, but I would say it's also about affiliation, boosters, and things of that nature.
Nah, for sure. Because because like you said, like even Mikey, the kid that's in high school, he didn't play on ESPN because they didn't drop the bag for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a different playing field.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different. You know what I'm saying?
It's different. Which is why this is a whole nother layer. But like when people talked about the HBCUs, and they were saying, well, if all of our top players decided to go to HBCUs, then they would get more coverage, they would get more recognition, and this of that nature. Mm-hmm. And I agree, because you can do that in basketball. Football's totally different. Yeah. But basketball, for sure, you can do that in a sense. But there has to be a kind of a necessity. So it's like players, like we talked about, what's his name? Anfrey Simons.
Yeah.
Years ago, he wouldn't have been able to necessarily sit out stay at his prep school or go to another prep school and sit out a year of college, sit out a year not going to the league, and then still be drafted top 20 in the first round.
Yeah.
That's usually back in the day, 10, 15 years ago. No, you have to go to college to at least get some type of recognition.
Yeah.
There's guys who they'll be an ambassador for a shoe program. Darius Baisley did it with Adidas for a year. Instead of going to college, I came out of high school. I was an Adidas brand ambassador. I got paid and I worked out, and now I'm going into the draft. Or you got guys, they just go straight from high school to the G League.
Yeah.
And now they getting paid, and I don't have to go to college. So the necessity to go to college to go to the league now is being watered down. I don't have to go to college to make it to the league. So now you're looking at these HBCUs. Y'all don't have anything to necessarily offer.
Yeah.
Now when it was a topic, you saw players like Mikey. Yeah. He had like 3 HBCUs on his list. They're not on his list no more.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah.
They can't. Y'all can't give me
what I need.
What I want. I would be doing it, and it would be a service, and it would be a justice to y'all, and maybe the grand scheme. But it would probably be a disservice to me.
Yeah.
And I might still. It might not impact me.
Yeah.
But I'm one of the few that it might not impact. It's somebody that might come behind me, and it might impact them, and they might not be able to recover.
Yeah.
And now they messed up because they went out on a limb to sacrifice.
And there's ways around that part of it. I do believe that HBCUs have an opportunity. Mm-hmm. They do have an opportunity, but I feel like systems have to be in play.
For sure.
Like you just said, that you gotta offer something.
You have to.
Your facilities. Mm-hmm. You need to. You gotta pull back to like these celebrities and everything like Deion Sanders is doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to pull in that way to make it enticing for me to be interested.
Yeah.
You gotta you just have to do certain things that maybe you're not gonna have those resources like you got. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? A kid's eyes, like as a kid, for say, like. Yeah. If I'm walking into a building and I'm seeing, when I walk in the UK, go downstairs, they got, currently I've been in there like a week ago, they had every NBA current player going around, pictures going around their practice gym.
Yeah.
I look at that. When I'm a kid, I go in there. Before I even get to the gym, they got every magazine cover. From John Wall to Boogie to whoever was on Sports Illustrated or whatever magazine they were on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before you even get to the locker room, you know what I'm saying? Like the weight room.
Yeah.
That's immediately what you see when you walk into that facility. Then you go into the practice gym, you see all the current NBA players. Mm-hmm. Then you walk over here, they got the guns. They got the Gatorade machine over there. Mm-hmm. So I'm hooping. I can go get me a cup of Gatorade, like it's at a restaurant. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then you go into the locker room, the weight room, and they have every protein shake, powder, of everything. Yeah. They just have unlimited resources.
Yeah.
Now, when you get into a HBCU or a St.Peters,
yeah,
they just beat us, and they ain't have those resources.
Yeah.
But it's possible because you see a team like St. Pete beat UK. Yeah. You start your gears start turning like a HBCU school can do this, but like you said, they gotta come with more resources.
Facts.
Or they need to go find those players like St. Pete. You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, and women's college basketball is different from the men's.
Yeah, for sure.
But we see upsets. It's upsets in college all across the board. All the sports, whatever, men's, women, whatever. The other day, South Carolina played Howard. Mm-hmm. Guess what the halftime score was?
What?
44-4.
It can't happen.
Now, there was Louisville played, I think Notre Dame a couple weeks ago, a month ago, or whatever. It was like 45-6 or some shit. Like it can happen.
Yeah.
It can happen to a big program. It happened to a small program. But the fact that it happened and it was 44-4 at halftime, it's not a good look.
No.
And that's bad advertising because it's like if I'm a top women's hooper and they're like, yo, you should go to Howard or FAMU, and I turn on the NCAA tournament and I see Howard getting beat by 40 points at halftime, why would I want to go there? Yeah. I'm trying to make a name for myself as a hooper.
And it's not gonna open me up.
Yeah.
Because
I go to South Carolina.
Because it's all dogs on the court and it'll free me up.
Yeah.
As a basketball player, you can average 30 for Howard and still lose every single game.
Yeah.
Or I can go to South Carolina and average 15 and win.
Yeah.
It's 15 at South Carolina and 30 at Howard is the same.
Yeah. In a sense, well, that's if you get that 30.
Yeah,
because you're gonna have to work.
You're gonna have to work
because they're gonna throw
bucket. They're gonna throw the kitchen sink at you every. The only way
bucket.
This works is Mikey hits up 5 other.
That's what I'm saying.
5 other top 5.
That's what I'm saying. You can't go alone.
You have to have 5. You have to have a solid 5. I'm talking about the number 1 point guard, the number 3 shooting guard.
You're gonna have to have hoopers.
You're gonna have to have 5 stars.
You have to.
5 and 4 stars to go with you. And then the bench. Then you're gonna have to worry about the bench.
Yeah.
So Mikey would be the recruiter.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to do the coach's job too.
Yeah.
Because you gotta recruit your team.
Yeah.
Because they build around you.
But that's why.
So it's no benefit for it because that's too much work.
But that's why I say, like, in basketball, it's easier to be done swinging the pendulum, switching it, the landscape of it, because basketball is, you can have a 16-year-old that can give somebody who's 29, 30 buckets.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in football, if you're 16, you wouldn't last an NFL game.
Yeah.
There's a 16-year-old that can hoop. He might not be great, but he can get on that NBA court and he can give some of them dudes buckets. If he's really that nice, like 16, 18-year-old LeBron.
Yeah. No, it's
proven. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's proven.
We've seen it. We know these children. We've seen 18-year-old kids in college not survive football in college. Yeah. So let alone go to NFL.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. Like physically, you're not going to last. Yeah. Like, you could die from one of these hits. Physically.
Nah.
We're not even talking about your talent. Nah. If they get their hands on you, it might be the first and last time.
Yeah.
So it's totally different.
Yeah.
So with football, it's more, I want to say it's more, I hate this word, but it's more institutionalized. It's more internal. Mm-hmm. Like, because you have that's why they require players in football. You have to have 3 years. Because physically wise, bro, 18-year-old kid good on the NFL field, bro, he won't come off that field alive.
Yeah, I'm just saying, as far as like how we're playing like a Alabama in football, it's just
it's gonna look bad. I watch.
No, it's going to.
No, so probably I watched. It was a game. It was Jackson State versus was it Alabama A&M? It was somebody. It was Deion's team, but Jackson State versus somebody. They played on ABC a couple months ago.
They lost.
They lost that game.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, that was probably one of the worst football games I've ever seen, just based off the fact it looked like a high school game. It was so many mistakes. It was just sloppy. Like, you could tell, you could just see the difference in the talent between, I'm watching a Clemson or Georgia, Alabama, and I'm like, these dudes, they're here for a reason, you know? And I get it. I love what Deion's doing. Do your thing. But you be lying to yourself if you think that the kids that because he's getting recruits, but you be lying to yourself if you think they're going there for Jackson State. They're going there because of Deion Sanders.
No, for sure.
I'm going here. If Deion Sanders could be coaching inside of a sweaty sock, these guys would go there because Deion Sanders is coaching inside of that sweaty sock. It has nothing to do with Jackson State.
Yeah.
I don't want to take nothing from that, but it has nothing to do with Jackson State in itself.
No,
it has something to do any and everything to do with Deion.
Yeah.
And That's why football is a little more different, because football is going to be based off of coaching. It's going to be based off the staff and things of that nature.
So is Deion going to hurt these 5-star, 4-star recruits that he's getting? Because they're going to go, they're going to go there, they're going to dominate, and then
I'll say this.
Hopefully, reality, because again, those dominating stats that you get at Jackson, and I'm not shitting on, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody told me this. Again, that analogy of like 15 over here, 30 over here, balances itself out.
Yeah. Well, football's different. So you can have a guy who, you can have a guy, let's say he goes to, prime example, Khalil Mack, went to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
Dog. One of the best pass rushers in the league right now.
Yeah.
Went to Buffalo.
Yeah.
University. Take a guy like, what was it, Desmond Bowers, I think. I can't remember his first name. His last name was Bowers.
Yeah.
He was one of the best recruits in the nation, high school. Ended up going to, it was either Florida or North Carolina. Didn't pan out in the league, right?
Yeah.
The difference between college football and college basketball is it's not necessarily about the stats and the numbers that can get you to the NFL and NBA, the next level. The thing about it is football is more so based off your physical traits, your IQ, and are you ready for the NFL? So you can have a guy who can have all the stats in the world, but how does he test? That's where the combine comes into play. That's why they put some emphasis on the combine and pro days, because you had X amount of receiving yards or X amount of passing yards, but let's see if you can make these throws that you're gonna have to be able to make in the NFL, because the games are different. Like in college basketball, some guys struggle on the college level because it's no spacing.
Yeah,
you get to the NBA, it's wide open.
Yeah,
it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy for me, so I can adjust easy.
Yeah.
In college, it was a little rough for me because the spacing was smaller.
Yeah.
Same thing NFL. In college, you throwing the wide open dudes all day. NFL, no, you have to throw that man open. It's totally different. So we want to see if you can make these throws. We want to see your measurables. Yeah, it's cool. You got small hands in college, but you having small hands in the NFL, that's going to raise a problem. That's a red flag for a quarterback.
Yeah.
You can't come in with undersized hands as a quarterback. You can't. It's rare that a 5'9", 5'10" quarterback gets away with it in the league. College, you can get away with that.
Yeah.
You 5'9" in the NFL, that's a rare. Yeah, he's 5'9", bro.
Can't see over the line.
He can't see over. That's why they talk about Kyler Murray. He can't see over the line.
Yeah.
Like, that's an issue. He's great. He does his thing, but if you keep him in the pocket, he can't see over these guys.
Yeah.
You can get away with that in college because everybody's not 6'5".
Yeah.
NFL's different.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So with basketball, it's a little more different. You see somebody like, hey, that dude, he scores.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might go to Creighton. He might go to Drexel. He might go Murray State. Mm-hmm. He can hoop.
Yeah.
You can look. You can tell. He can run the pick and roll. He can play defense. Yeah. He's athletic.
No, it's
he's
a
smart.
lot different.
Boom.
I get it.
It's totally different. So with football for Deion, it's not going to necessarily matter that they're going to Jackson State. What's going to matter is resources and how he presents. Now he's Deion, so he's going to be able to get those resources.
Yeah.
All those other schools are not going to be able to get those resources. Yeah. All those other schools are not going to be able to land former NFL players on their coaching staff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Eddie George is at Tennessee State, so he might be able to grab some former players, get on his coaching staff, and that's really what you need when it comes to football. Football is more so about who is coaching you and who is teaching you the game, because you can be, like I said, football, you can be the biggest dude, you can be the fastest dude, you can be the strongest dude. You see it all the time. But if you can't put all that together and be able to play football on almost an intelligent level, you don't have to be smart.
Yeah.
You don't have to be smart, but you have to know how to play football.
Yeah.
It's the difference between smart and football smart. Yeah. It's dudes, he's dumb as shit.
Yeah.
But you put him on a football field, give him a playbook, smartest dude in the room.
Yeah.
Like, they say some stuff, you're like, man, I don't know what that stuff means, but they know what it means because it's football. It's my world. This is my life. I understand this.
Yeah.
I don't know what MC squared equals whatever, but I know how to bust a cover too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know how to read a cover three.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know these things, like it's embedded in me, you know. So
Yeah.
so we see it all the time where you be like, man.
That's the same in basketball with the IQ.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
It is
like,
for
you know
sure.
what I'm
It is for
saying?
sure.
Like
But
on
we've also
screens.
seen IQ. So prime example, I'm a huge Russ fan. It's my guy. He's not the smartest guy. He might have bottom of the barrel basketball IQ, but he's gonna go down as one of the best basketball players of all time. Because physically he was able to do stuff that you just can't do. He's a 6'3" point guard who can rebound his ass off. He's faster than you.
Yeah.
He's strong.
Yeah.
Like, he can't really shoot. He's not the most skilled. He's not. He's literally not the most skilled guy. Out of all the skilled players, if you take all of the top 100 players in the NBA, Russ might be the least skilled player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because he doesn't have good hands. He doesn't have good feet.
Yeah.
Like, he's not the smartest, but he can hoop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
and in football,
that goes to show you like why Chris Paul is still able to because his basketball IQ is just phenomenal. You know what I mean?
In football, you see it all the time. We definitely you'll see a guy, he'll be amazing 2-3 years, say, yo, he was amazing, and then he just has a drop off because he loses that step.
Yeah.
Like, I can't beat anybody off the line of scrimmage no more.
Yeah.
I can't adapt. Like, we'll see it with a cornerback. A cornerback be amazing his first 2 or 3 seasons. He'll get hurt or he'll just get older and he's not the same guy. Yeah. But we see somebody like a Ed Reed, we see somebody like a Dion, we see somebody like a Richard Sherman. Like, they can adjust because I'm smart.
Yeah.
I don't have to run a 4-4 to check you.
Yeah.
I don't have to be 25 in my prime.
I just know when to
jam
you up.
Like,
and
bro,
things like that.
You're 24 and you run a 4-3, and I guarantee you can't beat me.
Yeah.
Because I understand the game.
Yeah.
Whereas in basketball, it's a little bit different. It's like, bro, I'm a young Russ and you an old Chris Paul. I'm about to blow by.
Yeah.
I'm blowing by. Now, you might do some crafty stuff on the other side of the floor that I can't check you, but you can't stay in front of me.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't stay in front of me.
I'm just going to outrun you.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of the young guys are saying about when they play the Lakers. Lakers a little bit older this year, but they say we have fun playing against the Lakers because they just old.
Yeah.
We can just go by these guys. Like, they can't stay in front of us. Like, I'm going to the basket. I'm shooting wide open threes. Like, this is fun. Like, we're beating LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is fun. Whereas in football, it's like age and IQ and maturation matters. Like just because you have the oldest team in football, it's not a bad thing. A lot of times that's good because these guys have been there. They know how to play the game.
Like,
now, of course, you need athletes.
The Bucks. I mean,
exactly. We don't have to have the young. We don't have to be the young, fast, sexy team like the Chiefs or whatever. We can be the old guys.
Yeah.
We can muck it up.
Yeah.
We gonna outsmart y'all. We gonna play the game and that's why you see late in the season, teams will go get a Von Miller.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Teams will go get a DeMarcus Ware back in the day when he played for the Broncos because, he's 36, 35, whatever, but he knows how to play. And I know that in the playoffs, he's not going to make a mistake. And he's going to make that 1, 2, 3 plays that we need for us to win the championship.
Yeah.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? We take a young dude, my moment might be too big for him. You know what I'm saying? He's the better player.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
he doesn't know how to operate in that space when experience is needed, you know. So that's why I say football and basketball, as far as collegiate, is a little bit different, just because football is more. It takes time. Like you have to mature. You can come from, you go D through D2, D3, doesn't really matter where you're from, but if you're not getting the tools that you need to be a professional at that next level, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
College basketball, I feel like, is a little bit different. I had a conversation with somebody. Somebody was like, man, such and such could have, you know what I'm saying? Now, it's a few players that could have went from high school and probably made it to the league, like Adrian Peterson, Calvin Johnson, Leonard Fournette. Yeah. Those are just, they already have their grown man physique. Mm-hmm. Like, Calvin was in high school, 6'4", 220. Bro, he's a man.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Like, so he's fine. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Guys like that, they're okay. You know, but the difference between them and basketball is, if let's say a guy was to commit to Alabama or Clemson, and then something happens, and then they sit out for 3 years. They're still training. As a matter of fact, like COVID, guys sat out. They didn't play the year, 1 year, and they entered the draft. Like a Jamar Chase didn't play his last year at LSU. Entered the draft the next year. Boom, top pick. You can't do that in football for 3 seasons. You can maybe do it for 1, but there has to be some form of collegiate tape on you. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't just go from high school, commit to a school, and be like, yeah, I'm just not going to play. I'm just going to sit out and train here, blah, blah, blah. Now, basketball, you can do that. You can go one and done. Boom, boom. It's just a bridge. I'm just here for a few months. Football, you have to be there for those 3 years.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Like, you have to have some type of, it's a 3-year gap. You know, it has to, no matter what. So that's why I say it's a little bit different, because it's going to come down to necessarily what you learn and how you're prepped for the next level. It's really about football is really more so about preparation. Like, you have to prepare. You can tell when somebody didn't prepare for a football game. Basketball, I honestly feel like, and maybe not all the time, but I feel like you can get away without preparing.
No.
I'm not gonna say all the time. But this is what I'm saying. Iverson, right?
No, but don't take. So Iverson is one of my favorite players of all time. But don't say that. Like, you can't say that, like, he didn't practice.
No, I'm not saying in practice. What I'm saying is prepare. So when I'm saying,
he definitely prepared.
No, listen. Don't just listen to me. Listen.
Okay.
So when I say prepare, I mean, do you want to do this? Do you want to be here? When guys, I watched this thing, and this dude was like, before players commit to Alabama, they have to ask themselves, do I want to go to Alabama? Because this is going to be your life. Right? You have to commit to this. And he's like, I've seen guys go to Bama and not commit. It didn't work out for them. Because you're not going to make it. He was like, I've seen maybe 2 or 3 dudes who they partied. But they made it work. Everybody else that tried that, it didn't work, because the majority have to commit. So what I'm saying is, football is a little more preparation. So if you don't study the opposing team, you're not going to have no success, because football is literally about schemes.
That's not.
You cannot get away. Put it like this: you cannot get away with playing backyard football against a comparable opponent.
You can't do that in basketball.
Come on now.
You can't.
So you telling me in basketball? You telling me in basketball? Back when, matter of fact, let's say Coach K. I mean, not Coach K. Calipari. When he had probably the greatest college roster you could have, with Wall, Boogie, Bledsoe, Patrick Patterson was still there. Was Darius Miller on that squad? Or was he the next year?
Darius Miller was on that squad.
He was on the squad. He had a unit. He had a squad, right? You telling me that there was 99% of those games he didn't say, hey, guys, let's go hoop.
And that's why we lost.
But look, they lost.
No,
they lost.
So
they lost.
No,
finally.
No. You can't say that, because all those guys were in the gym.
I get that. They were.
So that, like, them going into that mode of, you're saying that they're not preparing. Kyle did prepare them for situations. Kyle just is not an X and O coach, so he was underprepared as a coach.
That's what I'm saying.
Those preparation. That's what I'm saying. So it's those kids definitely prepare themselves. Because you have to be committed, or if you're not committed, you won't last long. That's with anything.
Okay.
AI got up shots, but he partied too. But then he'll go out to the game and give him all. He knew it, IQ wise. He knew.
Yeah, but he was a hooper.
Yeah, but that's what
I'm saying.
He's like a Ja Morant.
No, but what I'm saying is, football is too much of a team sport. It doesn't matter how good you are. If we don't prepare as a unit, it's not gonna work.
That's the same with basketball.
Nah, you can get one dude can shift the landscape of everything in basketball.
And that's the same with a football player.
Hell no. Because I'm gonna tell you why.
G.
I'm gonna give you a prime example. I love Odell. It's my guy. I'm a fan. The biggest knock on him was that before they playoff game, his very first playoff game, he took him, Victor Cruz, all the wide receivers, went down to Miami. They on a boat, they taking pictures, they shots off with their shirts off, all type of shit, right? They get to the playoff game, he's dropping balls, bruh. He's fucking up on routes. Everybody else, offensive line, quarterback, running backs, everybody else is prepared. The wide receivers didn't prepare. They lose that playoff game because the wide receivers didn't prepare. I can throw the ball to you. You got to catch it. I can block for you, but they got to catch it. You see what I'm saying? That's where the preparation in football. That's
the same thing.
No, it's not because you want to know why? Because you want to know why? In basketball, I can say, "Hey, get out the way. Y'all don't have it today. I got it. Get out the way. I'm about to do it all." And we've seen it. We've seen a basketball player. AI did it in the finals.
And I get what you're saying, but to get them over that hump, you do have to have that unit. Unless you my nigga Kobe Bean Bryant, and Michael Jordan.
But that's,
you know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm trying to say is that, bro, put it like this. In basketball, if I'm on the Nets and I wake up and I'm like, we got an away game today. We got Kyrie and KD out there. Oh, we got a away game tomorrow. Shoot, I'm about to go out and party because I have KD and Kyrie on my team. I don't have to prepare like that because I got them.
And that's the same thing with the football.
When it comes to football,
he knows. I know I'm throwing it to. The Rams won because they threw it to what's his name. But the other people, that line has to prepare. Yeah.
That line cannot not prepare because if that line doesn't prepare.
Let's sum it up. I get it. So I get it. We gotta agree to disagree on this because listen.
I get you a basketball guy. I'm not knocking basketball. I'm not knocking basketball.
No matter what you do in life, you have to prepare.
For sure.
And if his teammates, Kobe or LeBron, if their teammates don't come up, they lose. They lose no matter
sometimes.
What.
So you telling me that Durant can't wake up and give people 40? He could do that. Put like this.
Guess what? He could do that, but is he gonna win a championship?
I mean, it's hard to win a championship in anything. But this is what I'm saying.
Is he gonna win a championship?
But this is what I'm saying. Durant. Let's say Durant didn't know about the schedule at all. All they said was, "Look, hey, just show up at this time at the gym on this day, this day, this day." He has no idea who he's playing. I'm just showing up and I'm hooping. That's not going to stop him.
Durant's a bucket.
You can't do that in football. Okay. You have to know who you're playing.
Okay, I don't know enough about football to be.
No, and I'm saying that because it's a team sport.
No, basketball is a team sport.
No, okay. Football is the ultimate team sport.
Okay.
Because the every position matters. A missed assignment, the left tackle miss his assignment, curtains for the quarterback. The guard the guard. What do you? No, because
if just like J.R. Smith blown the assignment,
he missed a shot. Are you talking about the time? Not calling timeout. That was a blunder. I get it. That was a blunder, and that can happen. I'm not saying it can't happen, but what I'm saying is this.
Hey guys, my man hates basketball.
No. I love, bro. You know what's crazy? I love watching basketball more than I like watching football, and it might just be because I played. But
to all my basketball players out there, my man just said this and said. We're not team players.
No.
We're not team players.
No,
it takes one guy to win a championship.
No.
Well, I agree with two things. Two players, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bean Bryant, they can get it done.
Put like this.
Without help.
Put like this. It's a known fact that Shaq was never in shape.
Yeah.
You can't get away with that in football.
And that's why my nigga got him the fuck up out of there.
But
bye.
No, we're not doing that.
Bye.
But that's my point. Shaq was never in shape. He won 3 straight and 3 Finals MVPs.
Because of my man.
Don't do that. We're not gonna do that.
Because of my man. He was averaging the same.
We're not gonna. Kobe, I get this. The last one that they won, You could argue that Kobe could have got that Finals MVP.
Kobe.
You could argue Kobe could have got that
Kobe
Finals
being
MVP.
what
the
about
last one? The last one that they won, you could argue that. And if they would have beat Detroit, Kobe would have got that.
Kobe got 2 more.
He did get 2 more.
He got 2 more
He
with
did get 2
who?
more. Pau Gasol, Lamar Odom, Bynum, Artest.
Where's Bynum right now?
I mean, most 7-foot big men don't last that long. He was a traditional big. Listen. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm not saying
LeBron
I'm not saying no, I'm definitely not. But I'm not saying that you can't that you don't have to prepare in basketball. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is we've seen it time and time.
If Shaq did not have Kobe Bryant, he would not have championships.
And you could say if Kobe didn't have Shaq, he wouldn't have. I mean, Shaq got one more Wade. Facts.
What?
Shaq
Come on.
Up until the finals, Shaq was the best player on the team.
Say what you was about to say.
And Shaq.
Without Shaq, what?
What do you mean? Without Shaq, Kobe wouldn't have got those first 3. Facts.
Are you sure?
Positive.
He got it without him.
After the fact, and it's a pretty good.
And I'm not dissing Shaq. By the way, I'm not dissing Shaq. Shaq's my dog. He's the most dominant big man ever. I'm not dissing Shaq at all.
And you can argue this. If, let's say, Shaq never ends up in L.A. and it was just Kobe. Kobe probably leaves because the Lakers would have been some shit. Because don't forget, he tried to leave. He was trying to get to Chicago.
For sure.
He was trying to bounce.
And I'm not saying that he wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, don't discredit my man.
No. I'm not discrediting him. But what I'm saying is you got to give credit where credit is due.
No, I give Shaq his credit.
And Shaq was able to dominate, and he was never in shape. Shaq was able to dominate, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure
he was not in the best shape.
Shaq would tell you, I did not work out in the off season. Period. I would bank on getting in shape through the season by playing basketball. That's not preparation. No. Preparation is you come in the season in shape.
And that's why Shaq should have.
He should have more rings than what he has.
He should have 10 rings.
We're not going to ignore what he does have. So what I'm saying is this:
4 rings
in football.
Kobe Kobe has 1 more than him.
He does, but in football, you can't get away with that, bro. There's no way you're going to come in the season and out of shape and dominate. There's no one. The best dude in the league, you could name him, Aaron Donald. He's not coming in the season out of shape and being finishing the season as the defensive player of the year.
And
it's not happening. He's not going to be an MVP conversation because he came in the season out of shape. It's going to take him the first 8 weeks to get in shape, probably.
Okay.
With Shaq,
all right.
Shaq came in out of shape. My first 10 games, I played Vlade Divac and I played Brad Miller in 3 of those. I'll be all right.
I mean, I get it.
I don't have to get up unless I'm playing against Yao, Pat, Hakeem, Timmy, KG, rest of you bums.
Listen, my man.
I'm going to go shoot a movie. And I'm going to pull up to the game, give you 30, and then go back to the movie.
We better athletes than
we
better athletes than football players. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing. No. I'm just like, what I'm saying? It comes more natural.
No, the preparation isn't as tedious, bro. It's not.
Cap.
It's not. Bro,
Cap.
You watched the finals last year, right?
That is cat.
Did you watch the finals? Did you watch the finals last year?
Now tell me who else didn't prepare.
What do you mean? As far as a basketball player?
Shaq. You just like that's it.
Well, I'm not gonna say Shaq didn't prepare. I'm gonna say Shaq came in out of shape.
Okay, who else came
Shaq was out of shape? Man, is Luka in shape?
Who?
Is Luka in shape?
He's not
in shape.
Look at him.
And he hoops.
And
he's 39-9.
Who said he's not in shape?
Him. He said it. I'm not in shape yet.
That's something.
That's why him and Mark Cuban was bumping heads like a couple weeks ago because it was like he wasn't in shape. That's why J. Kidd because he's not in shape. He's still giving you 27, 8, and 8.
Again,
not in shape.
Are we talking about championships? Are we talking about is Luka the best player in the world? No,
he's top 10. Maybe top 5. He might be top 5, bro. He might be top 5.
Let's not.
He might be top
Let's not
5.
do this.
Look,
Let's not do this.
and it's a
Let's
lot
not
of good
give
hoopers.
Luka-
It's a lot of good
Let's
hoopers.
not give Luka top 5, bro.
Why not? Why can't you? Why can't you? Why can't you?
I'm gonna go KD. Who else?
Giannis.
Giannis.
And Luka's way more. I mean,
Bron.
okay.
Kyrie Irving.
I didn't give a part-time player top 5, bro.
Because
You barely.
when
He
he gets
cooks.
on, when
He cooks.
he gets on
He
the
cooks.
court.
But he's on the court twice a month.
So what?
What do you mean? He ain't
He's
got
still
no.
practicing though.
Man, fatigue, wear and tear, that matters.
Listen,
He's not gonna play. Rarely has he played a back-to-back all year
Ja Morant.
over Luka? Bro, Luka came in. Listen, Ja's I fuck with Ja. Shout out to Murray State. Shout out to the Murray State.
Let's go to another topic.
No, hold on,
bro.
wait. Shout out to the Murray State racists. I want to say that.
Cause look,
I love Ja.
Cause
but
look,
let's not get it twisted though, bro. Luka came in the league doing this.
like,
Luka came in and they talked about the Clippers being Kawhi. I watched, bro, Kawhi and PG, Pat Bev, like the Clippers, they had defenders. I watched him give every single one of them work in the play. They could not stop Luka. Literally. And Kawhi, Kawhi's the best wing defender we've had in the league since fucking Ron Artest. You can argue that.
we're gonna give Luka. He's the best.
I'm not saying he's the best
in the world.
but
Luka.
I said he might be top 5. He might be top 5, but I'm definitely not putting Ja and Kyrie over that thing. Never. Not right now. Not right now. Kyrie come on, man. Come on, man.
Did Luka score in the All-Star game?
He didn't really hoop. He didn't. Bro, Luka don't. Bro, All-Star game. Ja didn't score. Ja had like 4 points All-Star games. What we talking about?
Listen. Okay, we don't even have to talk about the All-Star game. I'm just talking in general of like, come on, Ja.
He's a problem.
Yes.
He's not Luka. He's not Luka. And I'm gonna tell you why he's not Luka.
Hold on, let me see.
I'm gonna tell and you know what? And that goes back and that goes so look.
Western Conference.
So look. Just like how we talked about preparation and hooping and stuff.
Let me look at this conference.
Nah, the Grizzlies got I think the second or third best record. I think they got the third behind the Warriors and Suns. So I think Suns are 1, Warriors 2.
Oh, we didn't even say my man Curry.
Steph? Yeah. No,
come on.
No, I said he might be top 5. Might be. But you can't put Ja and Kyrie in that 5, bro. You got Jokic. You got Embiid.
Luka play for the Mavericks?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's hooping, bro. He's the only one there. They have nobody.
Exactly.
And look at what he's doing with this team. He has them winning. His second best player is who? Dinwiddie?
Who does Ja have on his team?
Ja got a bunch of young niggas. Jaren Jackson, Bane, Brooks,
All right.
Steven Adams.
All right.
They got solid players there. I'm just saying, bro. Luka's a dog, bro.
Okay. All right. Should Kanye be kicked out of the Grammys?
Should he be kicked out of the Grammys?
Yes.
I mean,
should he be kicked out of the Grammys? Should his
do?
account be suspended?
What account suspended?
His Instagram.
Oh, for the Pete Davidson shit?
For the Pete Davidson shit, and I said they say he's stalking Kim. But he's going to appear on the show, on the Kardashian show.
Well, okay. I can't talk about this guy. All right, so this is the thing, bro. This is how Kanye's nuts. And I'm not saying he's nuts. No, listen to me.
He's not.
Yeah, he's a maniac, right? He's a strategic lunatic, all right?
No, he's not.
All right, he's not. He has strategy behind what he does. Now, you saw, I did see something where I think he said something about, how she's keeping me from my kid, blah, 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 blah. Or he said something about was on one of his kids' backpacks or some shit like that. And then Kim was like, what are you talking about? You were just here this morning.
That's gaslighting. He's talking about like every single day being able to get his kids to places that he's at. Okay, I'm gonna let you.
I get that,
I'm gonna let you get it off.
but from
By
what
the way, he's a Kanye. He does not like Kanye. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
but from what I saw from what he was talking about was like the way he said it was that like he hasn't seen his kid at all, and Kim was like you can't say it like that because you were literally just here
after he aired them out.
No, he was there the morning before, and then he tweeted, "I haven't seen my kids," and she was like, "You were just here, you took them to school."
That's not. That's
what she said.
That was so again.
And I don't believe that he didn't have the address to the birthday party. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Why? He's Kanye West, and how would it?
We still human though. We still go, but we see bitter baby mamas all the time.
I understand that, but it wasn't just her party. It was North and Stormy's party. I don't think that he put like this. Before he went and posted, they keeping the address for my child's birthday party, blah 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 blah.
And he had to call somebody else to get the address.
I honestly don't think that he even reached out to get the address. I honestly feel like he already had the address.
But he had to get Kim's number. He didn't have it.
Oh my God, bro, why? I don't.
All right, so,
I'm not falling for that.
Okay.
Like I'm not falling for that.
My opinion. No one should ever stalk a female. No one should. There's levels to what's being done, and I think we've all went through a situation where bad breakup. You know what I mean? A bad breakup, but he's more so fighting for his family, and then his ego. You seeing Pete Davis smash off on your old lady, and your ego gets involved. Then Pete was in your he was friends in your inner circle. Y'all hung out a little bit. Yeah.
That's not his fault.
That's nasty business.
On Kim's part or Pete's part?
Both parts.
Not Pete. No. Not Pete. And I say that because
that's nasty work.
They're first off, we're not even friends. We're associates.
Okay, so
we're not friends.
Okay,
we're associates.
And I get it.
So Kanye would never call Pete Davidson and be like, "Hey, Pete, you want to hang out?" Or
we don't know. We don't know. We're not in the inner circle.
He did.
Okay. And I put it like this. Okay, it's all on. It's all.
And there was always some type of tiff between the two based off of the SNL shit that Peter did a while ago or whatever.
Yeah, so that's my whole thing. It's like you can't get on SNL and make fun of Kanye about his mental health. Yeah. And then spin it like when I attack you on your shit, you mad. I'm a big I'm a big person of principle and respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't poke something and make fun of something and make a skit about it, put it out, and then smash on my old lady, then make fun of it again, then text me and say you in.
No.
Okay. Was that false?
It happened, but you're skipping over everything.
Okay, all right. Well, me, I'm going to say this. To not skip on, I attack you publicly, whatever. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. There could be a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. This you poking at this nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a double
So then you already lost.
What you mean?
You are when I guess the rumor, I think what the picture came out, and I don't even think neither of them posted. I think paparazzi just took a picture of them out.
For sure.
Together. So
I'm learning about the details.
So your wife, soon to be ex-wife, is out on a date with somebody that you have a prior issue with.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after it came out that Kanye wanted her to move to Wyoming, she said, "No, my life is in LA." But he was like, "Man, I want my family. I want my family out here to get away from that shit."
Yeah.
And you say, "Nah, I'm cool." And then you go in an interview and you tell people that Kanye needed somebody that was going to always be around him.
Facts.
This is a wife.
Facts.
So you're saying you married this nigga, got what you needed from him, and now I don't want to be a wife anymore. I don't want it. I don't want to support him in that way.
Well,
but it this because marriage is all about like compromising and things like that.
For sure.
He's stating, I need you right now. I need you and my family to get away from that and come out here with me in Wyoming. I need that right now.
Yeah.
I need that.
Yeah.
I'm leaning on you.
You can look at it another way though.
Okay, let me hear it.
That's her life. There is no Kim K without being in that. So hold on. So Kanye can't really take that position because you knew what you were getting when you got with her.
You can. After that's bullshit to me. Because people like to use that.
Yeah.
You knew what you got into it for. But what about me and my mental health? I'm giving you everything that you need.
Yeah, for sure.
To get to where you need to go. And now I'm telling you, I didn't even like cameras.
Yeah.
You calling out the paparazzi telling where we are?
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be on the show. I did it for you.
Yeah.
I'm asking you to do something for me.
Yeah.
And come out here.
Yeah.
And you saying, nah, you keeping me away from mentally, I'm already going through it as a black man. People don't really fuck with our mental health.
Yeah.
They kind of play us on it.
Yeah,
we supposed to be strong. We supposed to take everything from women, white men, black. We supposed to take everything.
For sure.
And just bow it and shut the fuck up.
For sure.
That's crazy to me. And it'll make you go crazy. So I'm not defending his actions, but it's like I try to fight for my family. If I don't try, I'm fucked up. If I do try, I'm a stalker. If I try to fight for my kids publicly, and I tell them, hey fam, I don't want my 8-year-old daughter to be on TikTok because, you got the kids thing on it, but I don't think that's appropriate for an 8-year-old. I think we need to preserve her. We already Kanye and Kim. I think we need to preserve that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of wicked out here in the world.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm not arguing that part.
So it's all these things that's building up because I could see it from my point of view. Like I could see how a nigga go crazy.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So we can't just beat the black man down in this situation and let a nigga attack his mental health on live TV and make fun of it. Then do all this shit. I'm fighting for my family. Then I got a nigga that attacked me on public TV, sleeping with my shorty, after I told her I needed her to come out here.
Yeah.
Like, now, if I don't fight for my kids, I'm a deadbeat.
Yeah.
I'm the stereotype black man.
Yeah.
I'm the deadbeat nigga.
Yeah.
So it's no win for me. I'm gonna go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna snap on some shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's my only solution, cause that's my only outlet to get it out. That's just me on the outside looking in. I'm gonna play it crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go off on her because you're making it seem like I didn't just beg you to come out here to Wyoming.
Yeah.
But you didn't want to be a wife. Yeah. You didn't want to compromise. I compromised for you. I don't like the fucking shows. I don't like the paparazzi. I'm fighting. Niggas fighting with the paparazzi.
I agree.
So,
but again, the show existed before Kanye got there.
I'm not saying that he didn't have to. Like, he compromised. He was on it.
Yeah.
He said he needed a black man said, I need a fucking mental break, bro.
Then take a break.
I need my family.
You can take a break, but this is the thing. That's her bread and butter.
Bro, we rich as fuck, bro.
No,
we rich as fuck, bro. We can take breaks, bro.
I'm not saying that you cannot take a break, but
we can cancel if you
put it like this. Kanye can do music in Wyoming.
Yeah.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians cannot be in Wyoming.
I mean,
It can't.
but my whole thing is the obligation to what you have to do and stuff like that. I get it.
Yeah.
But I'm a real fucking person.
Yeah, for sure.
She's a real person.
Yeah.
This is a real marriage. We got real kids.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that reality show right now. Bread and butter.
I get it.
I am Kim Kardashian. Bread and butter falls in my lap like it's
I get that.
Christmas every day.
I get that.
I'm Kanye West. We ain't never gonna struggle for no fucking money.
I get that. Now I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know if he said let's just take a vacation there.
No, I read up. I read up on it.
Or if he was like, I want y'all to come and be here for
he was
forever.
No, he was just like, I want y'all to move out here.
You can't ask that from somebody who has.
This my wife.
Yeah, but they built something before you were there.
All right. Well, all right.
So just like so put like this. That's like if Kim got with Kanye and Kanye always lived in Wyoming, right? And they get together and then eventually Kim is like, "Yo, I want you to come out here and live in LA." He'd be like, "Yo, I kind of don't do that because I've always lived in Wyoming." Kanye played the game. Mm-hmm. He indulged in it. Mm-hmm. He got a part of it. He helped it. He helped build it. Whatever. He benefited from.
No, come on.
They both benefited.
No.
They both benefited.
No.
Both benefited.
You want to tell me how? How did Kanye benefit?
I'm gonna tell you. Any time that you associate yourself with a prime example. Look at these rappers. So. These rappers like Baby, Moneybagg Yo, they're always going to be on the Shade Room and Lipstick Alley, all that bullshit, because of the women they're associated with, right? So that means that their names are going to stay in the search. Their names are going to stay on your feed. I'm telling you how it works. Social media. Same thing with Kanye. You can't say that Kanye hasn't benefited from aligning. She has too. She definitely has too, because he helped her get into fashion. He's given her ideas and stuff like that. But
he dressed her. He did all that.
Yeah, he's helped her.
Kanye
tons.
was already in fashion.
He's helped her tons.
Before Kim, Kanye was already in that.
He's helped her tons. I'm not saying he hasn't, but they have helped each other. She has helped him. Being attached to the Kardashian name, her attaching to the West name, they helped each other.
I mean, I could agree that they helped each other.
You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna act like she wasn't.
I'm gonna say it's 70-30.
That's fine. Helping is helping.
I get it.
Help is help. And I'm not saying that he needed her. I'm not saying that she needed him. But what I am saying is this: if we come together, right, and I make it my duty, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to indulge in her lifestyle and where she's at. I'm going to move to LA. We're going to build in LA, where I'm going to help her build this brand, all this stuff. And then down the line, I'm like, man, I'm kind of tired of this and I want to move on from this. But that's her life. Like, that's all she knows. That's what she came up in. She came up. She's basically
break, not move on from it.
I understand that, but you can't ask somebody to do something that they never planned on doing, and that's not what make them. That's not how they've been living their life. Right. Her life is in LA.
Okay.
Her life is based off that. Her show is based off that.
So in my thing with that is, we put on this earth to really make connections with people and to love.
Yeah.
So for me, I really can't connect with that part. Mm. It's a fucking crazy thing to say, but yeah, if my spouse is going through something, and they say, man, they need this. And logically, it's based off emotion. But we're always good. And I know we can make it work from anywhere. We're in a great financial situation. You know what I'm saying? And my spouse is saying, man, listen, I need a fucking mental break. Now, let's flip the roles. This black man told his wife, man, fuck what you going through. I got this over here. Go through your mental shit. Fuck what you talking about, bro. Well, I ain't gonna put it to us, but any man told his wife that.
Yeah.
You know how much of a fucked up person.
Now, did she say?
But
Now,
no,
like,
no,
what-
you don't have to say fuck me.
Yeah.
You said fuck me when you didn't come here, and I needed you. That's just me. Everybody.
Didn't she come to Wyoming?
No.
I thought she went to Wyoming because they had a picture of them in the car. They was
I
talking or some shit.
mean, going out there for a visit and bouncing out, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but he was still able to work. This is how it looks. So let's use Benjamin Simmons as an example, right? So his whole thing is basketball was too much for me in Philly. They fucked up my mind. I'm mentally fucked up.
Workspace.
Yeah,
Workspace.
blase. So cool. All right, bet. Let's get him out of Philly, right? If Philadelphia was the issue, now that you're out of Philly, you're still not playing.
Yeah, because you gotta get that bag. It's tied to the mental health.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
So now you're still not playing. But then if Philly really was the issue, why would you even go to the game in Philly to sit courtside?
Yeah.
So now it's like, now I'm questioning, or is it basketball? Is it what really
Not
is
my work
it?
environment. It's
Okay,
my work environment
but
is
why?
different.
So if that's the case, why did you openly come here and sit on the bench?
Because my work environment is different. I'm here to stun on you niggas.
But is it?
Yeah, my work
But is it
environment.
different?
Yeah.
Is it though? So now this is my thing. Like you said, the mental health shit for him. I think it's a little.
Who?
For Ben Simmons.
It's
cappery.
jaded.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
it's cappery. You know what I'm saying? It's cappery.
It's jaded. It's jaded. But he has to play it out for the bag.
I understand that. But let's say that we believed it.
We don't.
I know I don't.
Yeah, we don't. He don't.
But this is my thing though. So like for him,
that was to get out of Philly.
Yeah. But let's say that it was true though.
Yeah.
But then you're openly going back and sitting on the bench when your team goes to play Philly 2 weeks later. That to me doesn't necessarily look good. So Kanye wants to go to Wyoming. He wants to take a mental break. But yeah, he's still actively working. People still come in there working, recording music. So now you want her to leave her lifestyle, everything that she has helped build here in LA, and come to Wyoming for however long, a month, 2 months, 3 months.
I did it for you. I built your brand.
No.
I helped you build your.
We live here. There's a difference.
It's not, bro.
We live here.
It's a thing of.
And this I'll say about Kanye real quick. Go ahead.
Man, people believe in God, but really don't believe what the word says.
Yeah.
And I'm not a biblical person, but there's common laws and common things that we go by, and it's a new age where the working woman, I salute them. It's ill to see that. You get what I'm saying? And it's ill for us to come and be partners. But again, like I said, if the roles were flipped, the man, bro, gets so much backlash for certain shit. It's like we can't even feel. We've been conditioned not to feel. And we've been conditioned to think that, like, the world don't care about us. So in every aspect of women and children are always protected in this world. No matter what.
Yeah.
Government assistance, whatever. It is.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
So I'm having empathy for him because shit, it's sometimes where mentally I'm fucking fucked up. But it's like, all right, you can't really be fucked up because you got to keep it going. So when I look at that situation, I could find myself like, damn, bro, I could see why the nigga going crazy, going off. If you watch this documentary, you could see that his support system died. My mom hasn't died. You know what I'm saying? Thank God. But that's my support system, along with my wife and everything.
Yeah.
But if me and my wife go bad, I could. My mom's always gonna be there. Thank God.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you have a support system like that, like his mother, and then that leaves, you kind of like, why you think him, like I was listening to an interview of him earlier. He said with the Charlemagne the God, he said, listen, Jay-Z not coming to my wedding hurt me, because we supposed to be family. You got to understand, this nigga is looking at Jay-Z, Kim as his immediate family, because he don't have nobody else.
Yeah.
He ain't got that bond. He had that bond with Jay-Z. He had that bond with Kim. So when you looking at, because I've done it before, and I had to go to a therapist, and they told me like, hey, you can't make this person be your father. You can't make this person be your mother, because you dumping all that on them.
Yeah.
That responsibility.
Yeah.
And that's where he goes wrong, by thinking Kim is his mom. She's not. And that's probably hurting him right now.
Yeah.
Because she did leave. He already says it in his music. His mom said never leave the family. He puts it in his music.
Yeah.
You never leave your family.
Yeah, for sure.
He's listening to what his mom said. You never leave your family. Go listen to Down to One. It says it in Down to One.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it from every variable. I'm not looking at it no media shit. I'm looking at it as a real person.
Yeah.
My mom died. She said never leave my family. I'm going to stand on that. Because that's the biggest connection that I had. So those are the principles that I'm like, man, yeah, to death do us part. That's what Mary says. Now they trying to make this nigga a stalker because he fighting for his family. What we supposed to do? We supposed to fight for our family. We very public. We very public figures, and I'm not saying that he's right. I'm not saying that he's right for how he's fighting for his family, because mama, right? If that happened, go be with Pete. I ain't saying a word. Do what you need to do. Get it off. But for damn sure, I'm just gonna channel in on the kids, and then what a bitter baby mom does is, I'm not saying Kim's bitter or anything, but 9 times out of 10, where in my environment, when a man is that mellow and stuff like that, he usually loses his children. And then on the back end, when they get older, they start to figure out the ways of a woman.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens. That's the cycle.
No, it happens.
That nigga's a deadbeat. That nigga's this. That nigga's that. Nah, but the woman's not all women. Not all women. She's using it as leverage.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do?
Yeah. But this is my this is how I feel, bro. You can't say you want a mental break and then he's done nothing.
Yeah.
He's done nothing but be in it.
Nah, he took a year off.
As far as what?
He took a year out when that Charlemagne the God.
Oh, they talking the one in
his house and
in
stuff?
the house or whatever. Yeah.
We didn't really see Kanye.
Okay.
What I'm
I'm thinking of recently.
Nah, he's not saying he needed a break now.
But even then, though, this is like you said, he dumps his emotions on other people, and you can't.
That's just coming from a real passionate place. I'm a passionate person. I do the same thing.
No, for sure. No, for sure. But like we could talk about the Jay-Z situation. Mm-hmm. Hov, he knows why Hov didn't come.
Why?
Hov and B don't like him.
But
so he knows that.
But we family.
Yeah, but this thing, you know that we family. That's fucked up, bro. We advised you before you started dealing with her. We advised you not to do it, man.
But that's again, we family. I made a decision.
You did.
I stand on principles. I'm Kanye out of this. Jay-Z's fucked up for that.
So you mean to tell me? So you can stand on principle, but the other person can't?
They can stand on principle.
Yeah.
But I'm family.
Yeah.
I'm family.
We family too.
I could have any. I got on the biggest stage in the world for your wife.
Yeah, and then you got on the biggest stage in the world and lost your mind too.
Yeah.
So you can't. Right? It goes both ways.
Come on, bro.
And you know what?
Come on, bro.
And
that ain't solid.
No,
that ain't solid.
Is.
You put your you put your differences aside, bro.
But he didn't necessarily do Beyonce a favor in that, because number one,
I'm not saying he did it.
Yes.
I'm not saying he did it for a favor.
Yes, I'm saying, but you can't say that, because now it's like, bro, don't do that, because you connected to us.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Because now they look at us, Hov, get your mans.
All right.
What the fuck you want me to do? This nigga's drunk. Got on stage. Then he gets drunk on stage again, talking crazy about suit and tie. It's like, bruh, no.
Hey.
No.
Yay.
No, I understand. Cool. I got to take a step back, bro.
Okay.
But in the midst of me taking a step back, we're telling you, hey, don't get involved with this.
And he should have listened.
XYZ.
And he should have listened.
So if you choose to do so, fam, I love you, but we're not indulging in that. We don't want to be on their show. We don't want nothing to do. We don't want to be it, because if we're at the wedding, it's gonna be footage, all type of shit. We don't want no connection whatsoever, because we don't want that for us. We don't want that attached to our brand. We building something else. We not with that shit. We not necessarily with the public side. Like, we'll do stuff in the public here and there sparingly, but most of our business and affairs are in the private.
Oh, and I get it,
because you don't know what we do.
And me as a man, hey Beyonce, listen, you ain't gotta go, but I'm going.
And on
that's my man's.
So now, are you more? Now they say you more loyal to your homeboy than you are to me. Yeah. So now it comes down to like,
it's not. But it's a conversation. It's a conversation with your woman.
Yeah.
It's a conversation and indulging in saying, listen, it's no respect. It's no disrespect to you, B.
Yeah.
It's no, and this is how I will handle it. It's no disrespect. But me and my man ain't got bad blood. Our situation is with his girl. So respectfully, you don't have to go.
And you ain't going either.
Because and if she says that,
I'm pretty sure.
If she says that, then I got to stand on principles at that moment and be like, listen, this is my man's.
But she's your wife.
He asked me to come.
And I'm asking you now.
And I'm going. I'm going.
So this is what I'm saying.
Because my wife would never do that or put me in that situation for obligation to this is my man, this is his family. He don't have his mother. He's asking me to be here. His mother said, take care of my son.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's part of the brand. So then you got to look at it like this. If Hov attends,
man, ain't no brand.
I'm telling you, I'm speaking from their aspect.
Yeah.
So if Hov attends,
this is real people, real feelings.
Understandable. But Kanye is a brand. Kim is a brand.
I get it, bro.
It is a brand. And Kanye eats off Kanye being a brand.
That's probably where the disconnect is for me.
Which part?
It's putting brand and fictitious shit over real emotions.
That's Kanye.
What?
He's a brand.
I'm talking about like take the brand off of Kim, take the brand off of Kanye, take the brand off of Jay, take the brand off of Beyonce. We got real emotions.
Yeah.
Fuck a brand.
Yeah.
It's real emotions.
And emotionally, she don't fuck with Kim K.
I get it.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
And emotionally, that's your wife.
Again. Brand wise.
Yeah.
You have a problem with Kim.
Not even brand wise, as a person.
As a person, you don't fuck with.
You don't fuck with Kim.
Okay.
As a person, not even brand. As a person, she
again.
Don't fuck with Kim.
You don't have to go.
Yeah.
I'm supporting my man.
Yeah.
This my dog.
Yeah.
I have no issue with him.
Yeah.
If I had an issue with him, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kim ain't disrespected me. Y'all may have had a riff. I don't know what y'all riff is about.
So this is the thing. So now, so he knows that I don't fuck with Kim.
Yeah.
I'm speaking from Beyonce. He knows I don't fuck with Kim, right?
Yeah.
So in due part, my husband does not fuck with Kim.
Yeah.
Right? So we don't fuck with Kim as a unit. We told you before you started fucking with Kim, hey, don't do that. You decided, Kanye West, do what the fuck I want.
Because y'all
like
don't
her.
own me,
Okay,
bruh.
cool. Wait. So now, that's
Who are y'all
fine.
to say
No,
I can't mess with Shorty?
but that's what I'm saying. So we not.
Because y'all got a issue with it.
Listen. So we not gonna be mad at you, but we're gonna have to take a step back.
Yeah,
because
different.
I'm gonna tell you, even if you want to separate the brand from you based off human emotions, whatever, the majority, the media, and the paparazzi and everything there, them cameras, that brand is attached to you whether if you want it or not. That brand is on you. So let's say Hov attends that wedding. He's taking pictures with Kanye. He's gonna end up taking a picture with Kim. There's no way he's gonna take a picture with Kanye and Hov say, "Hey, not Kim." And it's like what? What you mean? It's her wedding day. This is her day. It comes down to her day. This is her and Kanye's day, but it's her day. You're just gonna come here, and you're my husband's best friend. The picture's gonna be taken. Pictures are going to be, even if they don't take a picture pose together, people are going to take a picture of them together, conversing. They might be a little hug. You all right? Shaking hand, whatever.
So how is Kanye supposed to take that?
So hold on, wait. But how was B supposed to take that if that was to happen? Like, damn, my husband went to a wedding and I told him not to talk to that bitch. And now there's a picture of him talking to the bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's everything like that matters. So for Hov, Hov is smart. Hov remembers that.
Because I'm not your boy.
But Hov remembers the elevator.
I get it.
I remember the elevator. I'm cool.
But again, that all boils down to real conversations with your wife.
It does.
I'm your spouse, not your kid.
Agreed.
I'm never. Like,
so just like how you said Kanye asked Kim, "Hey Kim, I need you here." She's like, "Hey, I need you not to go."
Yeah.
I need you not to go.
Yeah.
And Kim could say, "Kanye, I'm not your mother."
Yeah.
And Hope could say, "B, I'm not your son."
Yeah.
And then you got a tip.
You have valid points.
And then you have a tip.
You have valid points, but even with the Kanye and Kim thing, as far as like, I'm your spouse.
For sure.
I'm your spouse. I'm saying that I need you mentally right now. As a man, I need you.
Yeah.
And for a man, I can't say I don't know the dialogue or how it went because I'm not in their everyday life. But for me, if I tell my woman that I need her in this moment, and she doesn't show up for that moment, it's gonna be hard for me to show up for you in any moment that you need me.
Understandable.
And that's
understandable.
And that's just me.
Understandable.
You know what I'm saying? For me, if I tell my brother, if I tell my nigga, hey bro, I need you to be at this wedding, bro. This is a big day for me. All differences aside, bro. Like whatever's whatever. That's out the window, bro. I need you just this one day to step up. I came through with you from hit after hit after hit.
Sure.
After hit, fuck the business. If we want to say put the business in there, Jay-Z, I gave you your a lot of your bangers. Now, you can't come to one day and set aside your ego for this one day for me. Cool. And if you didn't show up, so I feel away.
That's fine.
And I get it. And I get it.
Hov never said he couldn't feel away.
Yeah.
Hov never said that. It's just that I take everything in like totality. So it's like everything matters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some things might hold more weight on the grand scheme or on the scale of certain things, but at the end of the day, everything matters. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like if you ask of me, I'm asking like if you always asking me to do something, if you got something that you requesting of me or you have these expectations of me, multiple 10, 15, 20 different things all the time, and I always have to deliver, and I got one expectation, this is all I've asked. This is the only thing I've ever asked you for one time ever. It doesn't matter that it might be a small thing because it's not that big of a deal, but it's the only expectation I have of you. You got 15, 20 different expectations of me I'm supposed to meet. To me, I look at that like, you can't give me one thing. I've asked one thing only. I've delivered you 15 out of the 20 things you expected of me. You see what I'm saying? So to me,
So use that. So use
that matters, but you can't have it both ways. You see what I'm saying? So you have been able to say, no, I'm going to do this, right? That's your choice. Don't get mad at what I choose to say no to.
Yeah.
Regardless. Now, our relationship can stand, go up, down, whatever, left, right, whatever. But you took your no. Everybody gets a certain amount of no's at everybody. Some people get one no, some people get 100. But you took one of your no's and you decided to use it for one of my requests. I'm going to use one of my no's for how I want to use it. You can't get mad because I remember when you told me no. You see what I'm saying? So Hov and Beyonce like, damn, bro, we try to give you advice. We try to look out for you. We wanted what's best for you. We was family. Grammy, like we was family. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of went against the family because you dealing with who we see as a op. We don't fuck with that side. We don't do business like that. They do business completely different from us. We don't move like that. We can't get like them Kardashians move. They move wicked. We don't move like that over here. They public. We more private. Don't go over there, Kanye. You chose to go over there. Now I got to put my hands up, take a step back. You my mans, but I got to take a step back.
And like,
hey, you can call me, but I got to take a step back. But when you start doing that public shit, I'm not gonna respond publicly. We gonna get on the phone. I ain't gonna respond publicly. We gonna talk. You gonna say what you say, whatever. But I'm not going back and forth publicly with you, right?
I would say, I'm more of a private person.
Yeah.
So I don't feel when Kanye puts shit publicly.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the right like that. I don't really think that's the right move.
But that's how he's been operating
for
a long time, even with the Pete Davidson shit. So it's like, I get it. Like, you're mad at Kim, and I mean, she's your wife, ex-wife, whatever, the mother of your children. So you're gonna take out most of your anger on Pete Davidson. But at the end of the day, that kind of falls on Kim.
Nah.
Like majority, like to me, that falls on Kim.
Absolutely.
Being 100%. Like I don't fault Pete Davidson at all because number one, you're not my man.
A nigga gonna do whatever if pussy's involved.
It's not even that. It's Kim Kardashian.
No. I'm just saying the basic principles of anything.
Yeah.
If pussy's involved, 9 times out of 10, if it's thrown at a man, even the closest thing to you, 9 times out of 10, he gonna look at it.
For sure.
He gonna look at it. Then 7 out of 10 times, it's gonna get touched.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But so
I get that where you coming from as far as like, yeah, Pete's not in the wrong. It's more so Kim. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like so it's like to me, you got some people that are like, oh yeah, Kanye. Some people like the stuff that he's been doing. Some people are okay with it. I'm not saying I'm like not okay with it or okay with it. I could care less. But you got some people they're like championing it because they're like, yeah, fuck Pete Davidson, and I get it. There's fans or whatever, blase. But to me, I'm like, bro, you lost, and you're showcasing your loss more and more. You're doing everything that you've done. You look bad. Getting with Julia Fox looked bad. The buying her and her friends, everybody Birkins and stuff, and taking pictures and all this stuff. It looks bad. Like the Drink Champs interview, part 1 and 2, looked bad. Doing the whole fucking the whole thing with the rollout for Donna 2, he's calling Pete Davidson skeet and all this type of stuff. It's like, bro, no matter how you turn, twist, present this, whatever, that dude that you continuously talking about, he's knocking her off, bro. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You lost. Like, and I'm not saying take your L and go on, but it's like, fam, you lost. Like, while you're doing all these Instagram posts and Photoshops and Skeet Davis, all this stuff, he's punching the shit in, bro.
Well,
And
well,
there's
well,
nothing you can do about it.
And I feel him, and I get what you saying. He definitely, but sometimes as niggas we gotta go through that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Sometimes
I get that.
sometimes you gotta go after. I guarantee you after this though. After this, either he's gonna get worse or he's gonna get better. More so speaking from experience of a situation happening like this to me. Shit, it happens.
Yeah.
Now how you respond is it's become more successful. You tighten up.
Yeah.
You don't really. I wish he wouldn't post. I wish he would just. All right, fuck it. It is what it is. He won.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna become better. If I was him, I wouldn't showcase any going out with any female.
Yeah. But that's
I would go. I would be a complete ghost and make music.
yeah. Now this is my thing.
And work on my fashion shit.
Now I don't have an issue with the Grammys not fucking with Kanye.
Oh yeah, because he's unpredictable.
That and
That's bad for TV.
That and it's also like, so I don't have a problem with it, but I've seen some people talking about like, the Grammys are trying to silence Kanye and blah 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 blah. Nah, it don't work like that, bro. Because when you are a person of that stature, you have to be aware of how you operate in the public.
Nah, for sure.
You have to be aware
For sure.
of how you operate in the public.
I mean, I'm not saying that. I think it's I don't think. I'm indifferent.
Yeah.
No love, no hate. I'm indifferent. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, yeah, Kanye, like unpredictable. You can get up there and say some crazy off the wall shit, and the Grammys is gonna take a hit for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. Kanye could show his biggest fucking musical artistry, and the Grammys missed out on it because he was supposed to perform.
Yeah.
You know, I see it from both ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He could have got on there and did some off the wall shit, or he could have got on that stage and displayed some masterful shit that we've never seen in the Grammys. He's got a reputation of doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So as a creative and everything, I wanted to see that.
Yeah.
But as a person that's like, damn, my niggas is going through hell right now, and then his mental may not be right.
Yeah.
I see that. I see that too.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it could be a great call. It could be an awful call, and we missed the fucking performance of a lifetime.
Yeah.
Who knows? Because both, like, down to one, I've been personally to two of the shows live. Crazy. Atmosphere, everything. You know what I'm saying? What he did with Amazon, crazy. The last one he did, not so much. You know what I mean? Sound check was kind of horrible and everything. So
Yeah.
you just never know. You know what I mean? So I guess what I would say is we have to be more, and this is my closer for this part. We have to be, I'm gonna say on mental health. As a black man, we have to have empathy for certain things that go on with black men, because I don't think people care. It's not really a thing.
Yeah.
And I use black man because I'm a black man.
Yeah.
And I feel like it doesn't we so quick to shun off our people. We're so quick to write them off. As soon as I may not be aware of it, but I may be overlooking it, and I'm not in other cultures, so I can't really speak on it.
Yeah.
But I don't see that happening in other cultures. I haven't dived into it enough to be like, man, like, shit, over here they don't really cancel. Cancel culture only exists in our culture.
Yeah.
I feel like.
No, I've seen it a couple other times. I've seen it like a couple country music singers before, so I can't say that. But no, but I get what you're saying. It's definitely, I think it's more of an American thing type shit. Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
So it's like, with what we do, and people go through shit, man. Like, I don't give a fuck if you got $1 billion. I don't give a fuck if you got $0. You know what I'm saying? People go through shit. People go through real mental breakdowns, and money don't necessarily mean my mental's gonna be more like I don't know. Our mental, being rich doesn't give people passes to say, oh, that person's not going through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, shit, Biggie said it better, more money, more problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can only imagine a motherfucker calling you or telling you to do this for him or do that, being in the limelight, people knowing what you make, always being alert, things like that. That's something that the average person couldn't fathom. You know what I'm saying? Of what they go through. Now, I just think we have to have more empathy for our people and what they go through. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That would just be my thing about not just with Kanye overall. What I see with, like, how we treat our entertainers, how we treat our black women, black men. We're so quick to judge and write off when we should take a deep dive in and, like, nigga, we ain't perfect. Like, that person ain't perfect. Man. Yeah. Let's have some empathy for him and try to see where he's coming, like, where that person's coming from, he or she. You know what I'm saying? That would be the closer for me.
Okay. I ain't got too much to say, man. All I got to say is that
Great pod.
Yeah. But all I got to say, man, football is the ultimate team sport, and basketball, you can get away with one guy who's a killer.
Listen,
football, you need other components.
Basketball is more physical than football. It's a proven fact. Look that up.
What?
Just saying. We could look it up and save it for next pod. But on paper, stat-wise, that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
What? Hey, it's a 12-year-old prodigy right now who could give an NBA player 10 points right now. I know that for a fact. Ain't no middle school football player doing nothing in the NFL. Never.
Who?
I don't know. Shit. Somewhere
there's a prodigy that got footwork that could leave somebody in the dust.
No. I bet Bryce James could get an NBA bucket.
You're bucking.
Bro, have you seen him?
Bryce?
Have you seen him hoop? He's better than Bronny. Have you seen him hoop? Have you seen him hoop? Have you seen him hoop? This
was a great pod.
Have you seen Bryce hoop?
This was a great pod. I'm going to end this by saying.
Have you seen Bryce hoop?
This is a great pod.
He's better than Bronny.
I love y'all. Rap City, the basement. I'm just playing.
Well, yeah, it's a wrap. And shit, we out.
Peace and love.
Yes, sir. But Bryce is better than Bronny.
No.
Have you seen him?